Well, hello everybody, welcome back. We are doing a staycation at the Grand Californian here at Disneyland Resort.
Yeah, this hotel is amazing. We were gifted with a stay here to come with our good friend Dylan from Theme Park Obsession, and we are just so beyond excited. We love this hotel. It is amazing.
Yeah.
It's situated pretty much right where Disney California Adventure Park is.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a good look at this hotel as of 2025. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut back to when we arrived last night, and then we're gonna take the whole staycation from there. We did the pool, we did everything, so you're gonna see it all. But first, we're gonna start off, like I said, when we arrived last night, and we'll check out the room real quick first because it's a good one.
All right, it's time to take a look at the room. Here we go. Magically opens. That's what happens here at Disney. Sometimes you can just really harness the magic. We're in the room. Okay, I know it's exciting to go in the main room, but we're gonna take a right turn, check out the bathroom first. Nice his and hers, hers and hers, his and his. This is my favorite thing right here. A little footstool with a Mickey cutout. I see a hair dryer. I see ice bucket, soaps, products, those things. Nice little setup for it too. I like the little succulent right there. Here's the mirror without showing myself. And a tilt down to the sinks. They're pretty low. It's nice. They're not like, standard size. They seem a little bit lower, so maybe easier for the kids to access. Walk-in shower, really nice, big glass doors. There is the water closet. There is Chip and Dale representing California style with the oranges. Yeah, nice tile in the shower. I like it. This one's got the hand wand, but it's the super fat. There's the products. You can't take them home with you now. They got them in these containers, but they still got them. By the way, it's all in the details, guys. Look at the wallpaper. Do you see the Mickeys? Wait. Oh, there. Boom. There's Mickeys. They're everywhere. And even in an abstract way, you could say that also is a Mickey. All right, it's tough to avoid mirrors, but here is the closet. I've already got my jacket in there, and this, as you know, is how I judge a room and a hotel. If they have robes, it passes muster for me. Look at this nice embroidery. Oh yeah. We've used these before. They're kind of little lined, very nice. Take those to the pool when you get a chance. There's the safe, slippers. They got an extra pillow and blanket because they do have a fold-out bed from the couch. Okay, here's what you've been waiting for. Look at this. We'll square up over here, and wow, that is awesome. Look at the backdrop. Classic Grand Cal. It's the arts and crafts movement from California. That's what they're always talking about. But yeah, no, this is inspired by that. I love the artwork of the citrus trees on the wall. More artwork reflecting that. Really nice. Yeah, the arts and crafts headboard is very pleasing with the sconce lighting. Very nice. And then look at this. We've got a really cool little seating area over here. I love this. You'll see this all over the hotel, these types of lighting fixtures. And look at this. It looks like a block print style of Bambi. Do you remember those? Like a linoleum block that you would cut it out with a tool, and kind of a crude. That's why it's kind of crude. Anyways, Bambi. More artwork. Silver Lake Citrus. Silver Lake. Shout out, my old town. That's referencing the old Hyperion studio. Here's the little couch. Hey, check this out. I know you're going, what happened? The chair threw up. No, it didn't. This is a fold-out bed for like one person out of the chair. I thought
Dylan's gonna sleep there.
Yeah, Dylan, this is your spot.
Me to demo it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is not bad.
See?
Sleepover?
Yeah, especially after those like 8 bags of beignets I'm gonna have over in New Orleans Square. I think this is nice.
What about salt and straw?
Oh, yeah. Well, the beignets are just the appetizer. Then we're gonna go over to Salt and Straw and get like a few pints of the caramel ribbons.
And then we can eat it in here.
Yeah.
We can eat our salt and straw in here.
That's true, and it's literally right there. You could throw a straw.
Okay, I'm hungry. Let's go get some pizza.
This is pretty good though. Like, if a kid's doing like one of those fits, like you're having a fit, like it's holding up pretty well.
Jeez.
It's fit tested.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I've kid tested the doors in my videos, so if you guys want to know if some of the stuff is kid approved and tested, I do that with some of the doors and drawers and everything.
Yeah, it's so funny. I thought the fold out was from the mini couch, and we uncovered there was nothing there. And Dylan was like, no, I've seen these before. And so that was interesting. There's the pad there. Taking a look at the TV wall. Obviously, big TV. Disneyland Park closes at 12 a.m., just so you guys know. Got the big dresser with the marble countertop. Got the desk tucked in. I like it right there. A little bit lower. Another really nice lamp for the desk. Here is the in-room dining QR code. There's your menu right there. Keurig coffee provided. And I believe if you open this drawer, bingo, there it is. Now to the balcony, the pièce de résistance, I think, for this room, because this one is on the Downtown Disney District. We've never had a room on the district. I've always been curious about these views. I've looked up from down there. Well, check this out. Welcome to your view of Downtown Disney and the sunset. Look at this. And we're right in the heart. I could see Salt and Straw. Katie's probably already lost her mind about that. I haven't talked to her about it yet, but I'm sure she has. But look at, she says I'd be correct. And then look, we're looking straight down at Naples. I think we were talking about eating there tonight. We're not totally sure. But look, the view of the park, you can see Matterhorn, you can see Space Mountain, you can see the monorail, you can see almost everything. And I think we're seeing a little bit of Tiana's over there. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And kind of tucked into that sunset, you can see the Disneyland Hotel. To the right of your frame, it's right there in that hot spot. But man, I'll tell you, this is really cool. I always wondered what this was like, and it's cooler than I thought. It really is. Now I think there's rooms below us as well, so they're a little more tucked into the district, maybe a little more. But oh man, either way, this is really neat. And at magic hour, nonetheless. Look at this lighting right now. Is this not amazing?
That's so awesome. Yeah, I've just been sitting out here while you guys were looking at the room. We're hoping fireworks happen tonight. If they do, we have a really good view. We'll see. Who knows? It doesn't matter though, because if this is all I have of just looking at Downtown Disney, watching the sunset, I'm happy. Like, there is nothing more that I could love. I actually prefer this over the theme park view. I have to say, there's something about this because you could see, you can have those rooms where you could see into Disney California Adventure, but I kind of prefer this because I like that you can kind of see into Disneyland, and you have the hustle and bustle of Downtown Disney, which I really, really enjoy. By the way, the sun right now just finally came out. We had kind of a little bit of a cloudy day, and we checked in here about like 5 o'clock, maybe 5:30. So, you know, it's just one of those things where it's just a little more open. It's nice. I like this view. It's not loud either. We're on the 5th floor, and I think that's the ticket. If you are going to do Downtown Disney, I think being on the 5th floor is the way to go. So we got really lucky, and tomorrow we're going into Disneyland Park. Then we're going to hopefully do a pool day tomorrow just because it was really cold today. I actually have a thermal on and a sweatshirt because, woo, it was cold. So I think until then, we're gonna go grab something to eat and then get to bed because we have an early, long, fun day planned for tomorrow. Spencer just found the welcome chocolate.
Look at
Ooh,
that.
there was one on our pillow too. Look at that, welcome chocolate. Yummy. I bet you it tastes very welcoming. Welcome chocolates everywhere. Look at that. Aw.
Are they all dark?
They did a turn down service because we checked in later and they said, laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, dreams are forever. Walt Disney. I love that. So Spence found this is dark chocolate. That's what I want. Heck yeah. They even have in-room dining. I don't know if Spence showed this when he was doing the tour, but look at all of this. They actually have, wow, and this goes way later. I think that's actually later than Vegas. This goes till 12 a.m. Some of these, yeah, wow, that's pretty good. Okay, Grand Cal, we also have the outlets too. Dim those.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That is nice.
That is really nice. It's actually the lighting up there. That's what it is. That's really cool. I just love all the little accents in here. I still can't decide sometimes, do I prefer the Grand or do I prefer Disneyland Hotel? I don't know. I know, we love these, by the way.
Well, you realize the reference, right?
Yeah, the Silver Lake Citrus.
And the Dominguez family that owned this property.
So they honor them. Yeah. It's pretty great. Okay, now I'm starving. Okay, so we've been up here, we've been jazzed about the room, but we are right across from Naples. So we're gonna go get a pizza because it's the best pizza on property here.
I can smell it.
You can smell, I mean, it made our decision. It made our decision. So let's go do that. I'm hungry. Out we go. We're headed for Naples. I can't wait. I'm ready. I love that. And we're in the hallway, and they do this for some people. How cute is that? Okay, we got the keys, and yep.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. All right, down the corridor we go.
Come play with us, Dad.
Come play with us. That's like me and Charlie. We got like lost in here one night.
I remember that.
And Charlie was saying that he's like, I keep thinking I'm going to see two twin girls at the end of the thing holding balloons.
Dude, we might see them.
Honestly.
I hope they show up. I really want their autograph.
What do you think, Spence?
Red rum.
Red rum. All right, on our way to go and eat dinner. But I love that they have the hidden Mickeys. Did you see that? It's upside down from where I'm standing. It's on all four corners. But we were just looking at how cool this view is. And again, this is just like in the hallway. Look at that. Isn't that great? That's the thing about Grand Cal, is it does have more views and like hidden little nooks and crannies that I kind of like a little bit more than what the Disneyland Hotel has. So I got that. Look at it, and if you're lucky, you can find Dylan in the hallway.
Oh, hey.
Here's the vending and ice machine over here. They've even got a Coke machine. Again, very convenient. So we're walking down to the elevator, and I wonder if we could get out onto this patio or if it's open still. Let's see.
They don't have any chairs out there anymore, also.
Yeah, I thought they used to. Nope, it's locked off.
Yeah.
Darn. That's too bad. Very bad. Very sad. But it's still cool. It's cool to see. All right, we're going for the elevator now. Yeah, you can walk right there and look out it. And then you can kind of sit down there, study, read a book, whatever. The view is just so good in here. I love it. Look at this. It reminds me of Wilderness Lodge over at Disney World. Look at that. Woo, vertigo. Okay, getting in the elevator. Look how pretty that is.
But doesn't it remind you of Yosemite too?
Yes, Yosemite, you're right. Okay, we're waiting for the elevator, just looking at outside of all the windows. I can't wait to see the monorail go through here. Hopefully we catch that tomorrow when it's like a little bit brighter outside. You think you're going to, Spence? It's a mission now.
I never realized that was a spiral.
What? Where? Oh, that?
the
Yeah.
concrete, yeah.
Because they do like events and stuff down there.
But it's like over by, the Esplanade, how there's this spiral over there.
You're right. This hotel is massive, by the way. Like,
I don't think it's big enough.
no, it's not big enough. Okay. Going down.
Chennai.
I know, yeah, they have a spa here. Every time I walk by it, I just think about how someday I will make it into that spa. There's a giant Star Wars display right there. Okay. And the hidden Mickey and the clock. And away we go. I am so hungry right now. I love this stained glass. We'll hopefully see that in the daylight tomorrow. Notice the hidden Mickey right there. Just like that, we are in downtown Disney. You do have to go through security, so just an FYI. If Naples has too long of a wait, as I suspect it might, I'm looking right there. It looks like there's a little bit of a wait.
Okay, we've arrived down at Naples at downtown Disney, and our room is right up there, the top floor section, because you can see that roof, that kind of green roof line that we were looking at. So we're in the very top, right there. That is so cool. We can now say that we've stayed right here. Awesome. All right, we're gonna sit at the bar. It's sometimes more efficient than waiting for a table, so we are gonna do that. All right, we got 3 spots, cozy, ready to go. Hidden Mickey at the bar, love it. We're pretty predictable over here. It's either margaritas or martinis. I like drinks that start with MAR. I mean, I'm pretty simple. We're gonna cheers these amazing drinks. Katie got her Arnold Palmer. It's hard for me to say.
It's hard for me to say as well.
That's a weird one. All right, I'm gonna let you guys cheers right to the middle. Ooh, yeah.
Right.
Ooh, it smells
So good.
Yummy.
Oh man. Put a lemon twist on this, and the smell when I took a sip was amazing and vibrant and really smooth. Hendrick's gin. Dylan, on the other hand, I got a martini as well, but instead of the Hendrick's gin, I opted for the Empress cucumber gin. It's like a cucumber basil, and oh man, you might like it. It's really good. I'm gonna have to sample it at some point, but yeah, there's something about martinis that we dig, and there you go. Oh, hello, Caesar salad. Side Caesar salad. It's just a side. Don't be scared.
Let's play Guitar Hero and you.
No croutons. I needed a good Caesar salad. The salads here at Naples are my favorite. If we weren't getting such a big pizza, I would have got I think it's called a corditina. It's the one that has the mozzarella, like the salami, I think it is. It's so good. It is one of my all-time favorite salads. But again, if it's just me having a little side salad, I'm gonna get a Caesar.
That's the other thing I like about sitting at the bar is getting to hear the cocktail shaker. Mm-hmm. There's something about that I like.
And our server, Andrew, is amazing. Can we also do a big shout out to the Rivases? We love you guys. That's all you need to know. We love you.
Also wanted to mention the immense pleasure it is to sit down here at this bar and have dinner and drinks and stuff, and then look, I could just glance up at our room. I see it. It's right there. That's pretty fun. Something special about that. When you stay, on property, which, we try to do it at least, once a year if we can, because things change and we like to update you guys and we like to experience it and see what else is going on because we enjoy it, and, that's what we're doing right now. There we go. Beautiful. Thank you. Well, hello, Margarita Pizza. Good to see you. It's nice to have you back in my life. Soon you will be in my belly. Soon, yes. Look at that bubble, huh? That's a good bubble. That's how you know. This crust on this pizza, let me tell you, we'll give you another review, even though we've had it 1,000 times. We love it. We're going to review it again. Just diving right in. Woo-hoo. All right, I'm not wasting any time. So who else does a fold on their thin crust pizza? I just can't help it when it's thin crust. Dylan does.
Not me.
Katie does not. I don't know if it's a New York thing, like my family's from New York and that's what they do. I don't know. What I do know is that it's the best pizza in the resort. Nice thin crust, consistent. Every time we come, it's always the same of the good quality that we like. It's and then I think sometimes that's a tough thing. You can go to a restaurant and have a great meal, but sometimes, you hit a bad night and that's not a good thing. But this place, always good. Always. We also got some panzerotti. It's an appetizer. It's like little pizza dough. They're like little fried cheese to dip in the marinara. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to dip a little of my pizza dough in there just because this sauce is so good.
All right, let's try one of these things.
The flavor is amazing.
There's a ricotta and mozzarella cheese in there. Number 2. Oh, yeah.
So good.
Number 3.
So now that we've had our amazing dinner, so good. The service is amazing. We were talking about it on Dylan's video. Andrew was our server, and oh my gosh, he was so kind and knowledgeable, and he talked to us about the drinks because I was looking at mocktails. Just awesome. All the staff is wonderful there. So now we're gonna get some pints of Salt and Straw to go because there's a little bit of a line, but we need some sweetness in our lives. So let's go. Oh, maybe we won't be.
Well, you never know. See what they got.
Yeah. I thought we were going to get pints to go, but it looks like they are out of almost everything yeah, darn. Well.
What about the little ones?
Those are like sorbets. They have a double fold vanilla. Breaking news. We are going to just wait in line because all the to-goes are to-gone. So I mean, this works out fine because I would eat it right now anyway, so it works out.
Now, if you're not familiar with Salt and Straw, they've got some really interesting, ambitious flavors, as you can see on the menu right there. They've got also stuff that's, you know, semi-regular as well. They just have different names for it, but they're really known for their really very different style of ice cream. All right, Salt and Straw acquired. I'm so basic. Sea salt caramel ribbons. I always get the same thing.
I do too, though.
You get a combo of that with the chocolate.
The brownie, because the salt becomes too much for me, that flavor, and then I need chocolate because I'm a chocoholic. The flavor combination, like, listen, if we got married, this would be my wedding cake.
Oh, that's interesting.
And nothing but cakes. Did you know that I planned that already?
No, but I'm sure there's more. I'm sure it's not just 2 vendors.
How would you feel?
I'm sure the list of vendors is vast.
Would you agree that that would be okay? Would you be down for that?
I'm not willing to discuss it at this time.
Why?
I'm not really, this is not a negotiating time for me. I just had dinner, had a drink. I'm like, I don't want to negotiate. I would never do that. You're trying to get me caught off guard. That's what, trying to get me on my heels.
To agree with it.
Well, no, you're trying to get me on my heels, and I'm not making any kind of decisions like that until I'm, you know, of right mind and sound mind and body. Right now?
We're also not even engaged yet, and I already planned that.
Wow. This got weird. Anyways, I'm going to have some ice cream, and Dylan's having his over there. Look at it.
So good.
Looks like a degenerate standing against the wall.
Once again.
Hey, no loitering.
No loitering over there, man.
Well, I had to move out of the Carthay Circle area, so they kicked me out. I had to come over here in front of the Grand Cal.
Typical degenerate. All right, we're back at the room, full. We're tired, but we wanted to check out the view. Oh my goodness, look at this. There's where we just were. We just had dinner right there, right at that bar. You could almost see where we sat. By the way, Naples is so good, you guys. Consistent, we love it. It's never failed us. Always a good time. And yeah, look at the twinkling lights of the district. This is awesome, you guys. Oh my gosh. Also, before we shut it down for the evening, we're gonna do a full tour tomorrow. We're going to the pool. We're gonna check out everything the hotel has to offer. We're going to DCA. We're gonna show you kind of, you know, what it's like to enjoy this resort fully, completely, the best that we can, because we're Best Life and Beyond. With that said, we're going to shut it down for the evening. We are going to call it a night, and we will see you in the morning. And just like that, it's morning. That was a fast sleep. It was, though. It was like, put my head down, and I woke up. We were tired. You can hear it in my voice. That was amazing. Right down there. What a good dinner that was. All right. Last looks. All right, so I kind of lied. I said we were going to get something to eat and then go to the park, but I think we're going to go to the park and get something to eat, kind of combine those things, or one of the two. Who knows? But I'm giving you guys the options that we have. We're out here by Grand Cal room. Awesome. But
I'll miss you.
More Grand Cal to come. Dylan, thank you for holding the door.
Oh, yes.
Yee! All right, we're on the move. We're on the move. Now, since we were down on this section by downtown Disney, it's a little bit of a walk, but well worth it. It's super cool. The location of that room, and I always like the corner that we're approaching. Yeah, I love the big corner windows. All right, we're gonna go and enter the park through the kind of the DVC entrance, because that other one's closed.
And it's really everybody's entrance.
You can always use this, yeah. If you're staying here, you can always use this. It just drops you in that part of the park over there by the Golden Zephyr.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just a different place to end up. But we're gonna do that.
Yeah, because I always forget there's 2 ways to get into DCA via Grand Cal. But this is also the entrance used for the Pixar Hotel as well.
There's how you get over here. It's like a little maze, but they give you signs. Past the barbecues, we head into DCA. Hey, look, there's a map of California Adventure. Before you go in, I'm gonna wing it. I don't care about the map. Just going rogue, Katie.
Yeah, not too crowded.
And look, there's the nearest food item is a corn dog. That would hurt me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna get pasta because
It's easier to
we
eat.
don't know what to do. We're feeling goofy because I haven't eaten anything Sky School, Sky School. Well, it looks a little crowded at Sky School.
It's not, your stomach can't handle a hot dog or a hamburger, but it can handle pasta.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know.
I know. It could handle goofies too, like when you get hurled at the end there. Hey, look, they put tables in there now for the meet and greet area. That's wild, huh? We don't need characters. Boardwalk pizza pasta. That's right. That's going to be breakfast. It feels like it's perpetually 10 a.m. today with the overcastness. Pasta. So there's your options now. They don't have the old sun-dried tomato pesto one that we used to love, but we got the 4-cheese roasted garlic chicken, and we're going to add some marinara to it to make it work. Yeah. There's the vegan option. That looks really good.
That's the creamy marinara primavera.
Primavera. Love it. Thank you. All right. We got pasta with a view.
So we're mixing some marinara in there to see if it's anything close to the sun-dried tomato. Dylan's gonna just have it as intended. We're still really bummed that the sun-dried chicken tomato is gone because, you know, they just cut it because it's costs more to make, and you know, it's a little sad. It's good. Nothing like it used to be, but it's good. I miss old Disneyland.
Okay, that was very enjoyable. I needed that so bad. I was starving. If it wasn't so gloomy, I would get a slush today. I'm kind of in the mood for that. I would do that, but it's freezing out, so I'm not doing that. Hey, look, there's a blue sky over there. Maybe that'll come our way by the time we get to the pool, you guys. It's just think good thoughts, think positive, and maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, yes, emotions, emotions. All right, taking a stroll through the promenade. The pal around is doing its thing today. The swinging pal around cars.
That's called the nope around.
Oh, those are so cool. Now, something that has to be done when you come to Disney California Adventure, you have to go and watch the launch of the Incredicoaster, just like Dylan's doing right now. He's coming over here to watch the launch. It's the coolest thing. You have all this area. Look at this. This whole stretch right here. I kind of like being right about here because it's up to almost full speed at this point before it hits that hill, that first hill. All right, train's coming around. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Here it comes. Jesse! Jesse! Hey, look, they still have this Powerline Max bucket. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Incredicoaster doesn't look that bad, to be honest with you. That is not a bad line. Had we not just devoured pasta after waking up, that's probably why I'm gonna not Incredicoaster right now. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. Like I said, I feel like I just woke up, had pasta. I don't know if that'd be a good idea. One of the best views around. All right, adventure is out there. All right, I'll take that, I guess. San Francisco. I like how those umbrellas look over there. It's starting to get a little brighter out. All right, look at that. I see blue skies and the sun is starting to come out like right now as we speak, Dylan. It's happening. It's happening.
I don't trust it though because it could just go away.
It could. This could be a teaser.
Yeah.
This is like gonna send us to the pool and we're like, yeah, we're going to the pool, and then
Back to like -40.
Yeah, it's like that scene in Runaway Railway.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think it's a good thing. I think we're on. We're gonna head over back to the hotel. We're gonna take a tour of the hotel. I'm gonna show you all around, show you what's new, what's happening for now in 2025. We'll do all that. Then Katie's gonna hold the pool spot for us because look at the sun's out and people are gonna go scrambling. I know it. Hold the spot, Katie. Hold the spot at the pool for us.
I will.
And I'm gonna show you guys around. Check out the Grand Cal, and then have a nice afternoon at the pool.
Or the jacuzzi.
Well, the pool koozie, because it's a big jacuzzi. All right, let's go.
No, that's all right. It's all right.
I love the little redwood entrance. It's so cool. understated sign, you know. They really do a good job at the Grand Cal of kind of replicating the forest, because this, you know, it really looks like that. There's ferns and stuff, and even when you walk up in the driveway, well, this is
nature right here.
That's not nature. They're just doing some
kidding.
refurb.
I'm joking.
But they have barbecues out here.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Guests only, of course.
I think it was like more for DVC, but I think anybody can use it.
Well,
Like, that was
anybody
the
who's a guest of the
idea.
hotel.
Yeah.
The fact that they had to put a sign up means that somebody who was just not a hotel guest went and barbecued over there, which
I kind of respect it.
I do. You know, if there's not a sign that says
That's
something,
ingenuity right
it
there,
is,
okay?
it is. Oh yeah, it's a little brighter over here at the pool. Look at this little cool nature path, with the boulders and stuff. This is what I'm talking about, how they do such a good job over here. And this with like the ferns. It totally feels like you're in the redwoods up in Northern Cal or something like that. Yeah, I love these little paths around here. You can just cruise around. It's very relaxing. I can scope plants that I want for our backyard, like this one.
So many ferns.
Really want that one. We have a fern that's very similar to that. But here's one of the entrances here. Now Katie's going to go and secure a spot, and I'm going to take you guys on a tour of the hotel. Okay, there's valet out there, and I wanted to take you guys to this entrance of the hotel because of this amazing stained glass that's being lit right now. And it's rare that you get to see this because people are walking through constantly. But look, you can see Grizzly River up there and everything. One of the really nice details of this place. And then just to your right when you walk in is the check-in, the cozy check-in with the super high ceilings. Look at the bears. And you thought the other ceilings were high. This is the grand lobby. Look at this, the big reveal. Here it is from above, so you can see the grandness of it all. But from down here, oftentimes they will have displays that are celebrating either a season or, in this case, a season of the Force. And we see the Death Star coming around with Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, and then one of his TIE fighters in tow. They're about to do the trench run where Luke will end this planet, this machine planet. So it's 160 pounds of crisp rice cereal. Like all of the things that you see displayed here in the lobby, they're always edible. This one is no different. And then as you look over here, probably one of the coolest things about this lobby is the fireplace. Complete with rocking chairs to chill. Any time of year, guys, any time of year. You can be here when it's 100 out and come in here and sit by the fire and it's nice and cool, and you got the illusion that you're up in Yosemite or something. Not to mention the lounge areas all over the lobby that you can just relax in and enjoy maybe some drinks from the bar. Now the piano is always in here. I've never seen it over in this area, but normally there's a guy playing it. And a lot of times they do the big displays over here for, like, you know, the seasonal type of things. But for some reason it's open today. Also in the lobby is this little area where you can get a lot of treats. They've kind of upped the ante over here. They put glass cases in. This is getting legit. Yeah, and they're celebrating Season of the Force as well, and usually any holiday that happens. Got some Grogu represented. We got some lightsabers. You know, they all the themed cookies, candies, all that kind of stuff. But really, any time of year that you come here, they're going to be celebrating something, and they'll be selling some sort of cookies and things that relate to this, especially like Star Wars or, you know, anything like that. Now this over here is Hearthstone Lounge. It's not open yet, but this is a great place. Great bar, good food, really nice atmosphere. They have some outdoor seating as well. This is, I believe, reservation only now. It used to be a walk-up, but we come here, we love it. We have our favorite folks that work here, and it's a great place. Another highlight of this hotel is all the Tiffany-style lamps. Aren't these Tiffany-style lamps? Just amazing. Just all different types and sconces and lighting fixtures and stained glass elements. We do make fun of it, but in reality, it is reflective of the arts and crafts movement in California. And the hotel gift shop, Acorns Gifts and Goods, this is a really good one because they have stuff that you wouldn't see at some of the other shops. Like, you're not going to go to World of Disney and find a Grand Cal robe, right? You're not going to find, like, DVC stuff. You're not going to find, you know, a little more refined merchandise in here. Grand Cal, look at that. They have really nice merch at the Grand Cal. I mean, Disneyland Hotel does too, but there's something about this stuff. Okay, that one's cool. I haven't seen that one. It's like Forest Ranger style, full blown. Their logo's great too. I think that's why I like their merchandise. The tree. We've got some, spa collection candles. Katie would love that. She's saving our spot at the pool though while I take you guys around. But the good thing is that, you know, if you just got to the hotel and you need ears or you need something, you need some pins, you need a lanyard, they got all that stuff here, which makes it easy for being at the hotel. And if you buy too much merchandise while you're here and you need more room, they'll sell you some luggage to take home. Season of the Force style right here, a lot of Vader. It's like Vader's corner over here. They've also got snacks and things if you need waters or popcorn, whatever. All right, we've left the lobby and we're heading over closer to the pool deck. This is Storyteller's Cafe. We've been here a number of times, and this is the character dining. It's a buffet. Really good. We recommend it. We've never had a bad time there or experience. It's always been fun. The character stuff that you get, the interaction is second to none, aside from like maybe in the park at, the thing at Plaza Inn. But the character meals are pretty cool. Okay, this is Tenaya Stone Spa. Here's where it is. It's right off the pool deck, which is appropriate. There's pool restrooms right here. I don't know if these are working right now, but that's where they normally are. And then Craftsman Grill is all the way down at the end of the hall. This is more your to-go, grab-and-go options. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. When you first walk into the left, you've got the muffins and the donuts and those types of treats, some cookies and things like that. Themed stuff as well. This is what I mean about the grab-and-go. And they've got, look at really nice stuff. Fruit, sandwiches, wraps, cheese, ice creams, coffee, all this good stuff. And the hot dog of the month is a really fun thing. Right now it's the Euro Dog, but they've been doing this a long time. It's a great deal. It's always fun. They come up with great creations. And there's an Italian wedding soup right now, so I'd be into that if I was hungry, even though we just grubbed down. But they have a good menu. It's good quick service stuff, and they have a nice little patio as well. All right, so this is temporary, but they'll probably put tables back out there, but they're doing something secret out there. I see the hedges, the protective fake hedges and everything, so it's probably for a special event, but you can eat out there, and I highly recommend eating out there. All right, this is what it's all about. Cadillac margarita by the pool, chilling. Now this place has 3 big pools. It's got 2 big jacuzzis. It's got a little wading pool thing and a really cool redwood water slide. Well, I say redwood because it's like redwood themed, like the Yosemite kind of vibe, sequoia. But it's a pretty big pool deck and, a lot of water, which is really nice. And the best thing for me, I'm telling you, are these loungers. Look at the padding on these things. They're not messing around. Like you could pass out. I'm gonna have this and I will knock out. I'll be done. Yeah, it's really great. There's our view. That's what we're looking at. And there's a light breeze. The sun has finally breached. Anyways, we're loving the food. It's really good. And the vibes. Oh, sun, we worship you. We praise you. Oh, it's a good thing. Let me tell you. That's how you do it. You wake up in the resort. You go straight to the theme park. You have a little food, come back, kick it by the pool. This is what we're doing. We're hanging out. Cheers to everybody who made this possible. Smiles, everyone, smiles. All right, great day at the pool. That's going to wrap it up. You guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks to our Patreons. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the person who gifted us this.
We really, really appreciate it, and we had such a good time. We were so happy that we got to share it with all of you.
Yep, and we'll see you next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.